Here we go. Good morning, Ramsey. The front two words. Good morning, Ramsey. Have we got an inflatable banana as well? All ready and raring to go then. That's brilliant. Okay, well, are you ready for a bit of a sing-along? Yeah. Fantastic. Half of you, okay. Let's see how this goes. Well, we're going to start with some of the old London songs. I'm going to take you back to 1937 now with a song from Noel Gay's Me and My Girl. This song, banned by Hitler. We'll get onto the story later on. Here we go. The first page of the song was the Lambeth Walk. Do you know how to do the Lambeth Walk? One of you, okay. So when we get to the line, they go, doing the Lambeth Walk, we slap our knees. Doing the Lambeth Walk. You've done this before. Here we go. Turn me down. Anytime your Lambeth way. Any evening, any day. You'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth Walk. Way, every little Lambeth girl. With a little Lambeth girl. That's it. You'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth Walk. Way, everything free and easy. Do as you are well pleasing. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there. Once you get down Lambeth Way. Every evening, every day. You'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth Walk. There we go. Your fine voice makes my life so much easier. Now we need some swaying for this one. Let's get some air movement going. This is an old Victorian drinking song, an old musical song, this one. And who remembers the good old days? Remember the good old days on the telly? From the Leeds City varieties. And they always used to finish with a rousing chorus of this wonderful song. Here we go. Come, come, come and make eyes at me down at the old moorland bush. Da, 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 da. Come, come, drink some port wine with me down at the old moorland bush. That's it. Hear the little German band. Da, 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 da. Just let me hold your hand, dear. Keep it swaying going. Two, come and have a drink or two down at the old moorland bush. Bush, bush. Now it's always a dangerous thing to ask, but have we got any West Ham fans in? Hey, brilliant! About 6 of you. There we go. This one's for you guys. Here we go. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles into the air. That's it. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. But like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Now, no excuses, you all know this one. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. That's it, keep it clean. I'm all crazy for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Now there's a fascinating thing about that song, is that it wasn't originally written about a bicycle, no. It was originally a Cockney song, a costermonger song in Music Halls. And the original lyrics went like this. Daisy, Daisy, you are the flower of my heart. I'd go crazy if ever we had to part. Now it won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of my beautiful donkey cart. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, does it? Okay, now we all know this one. An old musical song with a classic Cockney interjection. And I see your banana down there, so go on, squeeze it in for me. Here we go. Let's all go down the strand. There we go. Well, these guys came prepared for the uninitiated. The classic Cockney interjection is have a banana. Simple as that. Should we give it a try? Just the have a banana. All together. Could be our lovely traders as well. Here we go. We can do after three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, it's 20 past 11. You can do louder than that. Here we go. After three. 1, 2, 3. That's Let's all go down the Strand.
Have a banana.
Let's all go down the Strand.
Have a banana.
I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand.
Have a banana.
Oh, what a night. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. So let's all go down the Strand. Last one of these. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. I love London, so have a banana. Now you squeeze it in anywhere you want, and I think of it wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, that I love London town. One more time. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, and I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Here we go, big finish. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, that I love London town. Beautifully done, glad you're in fine voice. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Because of the words of Gracie Fields, I like a nice cup of tea in the morning, or to start the day, you see. And at 11:30, well, my idea of heaven is a nice cup of tea and a banana, a nice cup of tea with my dinner, and a nice cup of tea with my tea. But when it's time for bed, then there's a lot to be said for a nice cup of tea. Hey, there we go. We don't have a banana at bedtime though, it's okay. But as a demonstration, if at any point you feel like squeezing in one this morning, you are more than welcome. Oh, like a baby banana. Oh, yes. We have no banana. Okay, less of the bananas. And more from one of my, well, the last song of that, Maybe It's Because I'm a Londoner, written in 1945, I think, for the first production of the Crazy Gang post-war. And the Crazy Gang was headed by a wonderful comedy duo of the 1930s and 40s by the name of Flanagan and Allen. Now, if you're lucky, you'll catch a bit of the wonderful Bud Flanagan, or a wonderful impersonation of Bud Flanagan over at the parade ground today. But I'm going to sing a little selection of some of my favourite Flanagan and Allen tunes, because I'm a great fan of Flanagan and Allen. They were both members of the Grand Order of Water Rats. Does that mean anything to anybody? No, brilliant. Okay. Yeah, the Grand Order of Water Rats are the oldest show business charity and fraternity, of which I'm a proud member. And Bud Flanagan was the King Rat back in 1967, only a couple of years before he died. And so here's a little selection of some of my favourite Flanagan and Allen tunes, and hopefully yours too. Songs that kept the spirits high during the 30s and 40s. Page 3 in your songbooks, we're going to start with a song about an umbrella mender. I'm not sure we're going to need his services today. Here we go. Toodaloo-ba-loo-ba, toodaloo-ba-loo-ba, toodle-I-A. Any umbrellas to fix today? Bring a parasol, it may be small, it may be big. He repairs them all with what they call a, thank you, pitter-patter, pitter-patter, it looks like rain. Let it pitter-patter, don't mind the rain. Bend your umbrella and go on his way, singing toodle-loo-ba-loo-ba, toodle-A, toodle-loo-ba-loo-ba, toodle-A. Any umbrellas to fix today? How about this one? Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no love since. That's it. Snowtime ain't no time to stay. Outdoors and spoon, so shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal. Now perhaps Flanagan Allen's greatest hit was this next one, but contrary to popular belief, it's not actually written about any of the railway arches in London. It was written in Derby, so it's actually dedicated to the Friargate railway arches in Derby, and it goes like this. Underneath the arch the arches of cobblestones we lay. Every night you'll find us tied down the wall. Happy when the daylight comes creeping to what? Heralding the dawn, sleeping when it's raining and sleeping when it's fine. Iron trains rattle by above. Pavement is my pillow, no matter where we stray. Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams away. And my favourite Flanagan and Allen, strolling, just strolling in the cool of the evening air. I don't envy the rich in their automobiles or a motor car is for me. I'd rather have that's it when I'm strolling. You got it? Just strolling with the light of the moon above. Every night I go out strolling, and I know my luck is rolling when I'm strolling with the one I love. Get off me barrel when I'm strolling with the one I love. Thank you very much. Oh, that last one, I'd say one of my favourites there, Flanagan and Allen tune, actually post-war. Can we do a bit of time travelling, is that alright? Sorry, strolling's post-war, but it was written by Ralph Reeder, another idol of mine, another fellow water rat, who actually he ran the RAF gang shows during the Second World War. Wonderful troop entertainment throughout the Second World War, and performed all over. And actually, yeah, that was all a cover for his military intelligence. There's a definite story to come out there, but I'm doing some digging, a bit of research at the moment. Hopefully we'll have some stuff for you to share with you over the next couple of years. It's a bit of a long project for me, but we need to get to the bottom of what he was doing. In the same way that Noel Coward, do you know that Noel Coward worked as military intelligence as well? And actually that's, my outfit for today is in inspiration, is inspired by Noel Coward. I'll give you a twirl. Yes, dressed for the tropics or the Far East, where Noel Coward performed all over during the Second World War as well. But, you know, I'm going to take, are we allowed to do a bit of time travelling? Yeah. Is that alright? Yeah. Well, because I'm going to sing now probably the greatest wartime song that wasn't written during the Second World War. This is actually the theme to a very famous sitcom that Bud Flanagan himself recorded in 1968, just before he died. And we all know what that was, wasn't it? Dad's Army. We all remember the Dad's Army theme tune, don't we? Yeah. Brilliant. Well, don't let me down. It is also on the bottom page 3 if you bought your glasses. Here we go. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think we're on the run, we are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think all England's done. Now Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, and he comes home cheaply and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think all England's done. Now would you like to know a fascinating fact about that song? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. The fascinating thing is there were 8 bars that were written for that song, recorded by Bud Flanagan but never used because it was just too long for the theme tune. And those extra 8 bars go like this. So watch out, Mr. Hitler, you won't match your matching us. If you think you can crush us, I'm afraid you missed the bus. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think all England's done. Hey, there we go. But then you just remember, there are some songbooks on the front of the stage. Come and grab a songbook, you're more than welcome. And then you got the lyrics to join in. And we've been joined by 2 little doggies as well. One over here and one over there. Beautiful doggies. Yes, we're not going to sing How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, that's 1950s. But we could do that. Oh, Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow. Daddy would buy me a bow wow, but I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow wow wow. Oh, wonderful tune, wonderful tune, wonderful tunes. Now, is anybody feeling in a romantic mood today? No, he's just going to go. Oh, Kevin, that was a very confident arm on Kevin. I'm glad you're feeling romantic. So, here's a little old-time love song maybe for you now. On page 5 of your songbooks, page 5. And it's too hot to be romantic, isn't it?
He would.
I lay in my hotel bed with the fan on last night, I was just like a star. It was far too hot, far too hot. So, here we go. Get you in a romantic mood. Some of these American imports for you. Hey, no, I'll just sing the verse of the first one. I've been worried all day long, don't know if I'm right or wrong. I can't help just what to say, your love makes me speak this way. Why, oh why do I feel blue? Once I used to laugh at you, but now you're crying, no use denying. There's no one else but you will do. You know the chorus, you made me love. Page 5. I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it. You said you love me, and all the time I knew it. I guess I always knew it. You made me happy sometimes, you made me glad. But there were times, dear what? You made me feel so bad. You made me sigh for. I didn't want to tell you, I didn't want to tell you. I want some love that's true. Yes I do, indeed I do, you know I do. Give me, give me, give me, give me what I cried for. You know you got the brand of kisses that I died for. You know you made me love you. How about this one? She's my lady, she's my darling, my baby love. She's no girl who'll sit down to dream, but she's the only queen my Gula knows. I know she likes me, I know she likes me, because she says so. She is my lady of Laguna, she is my lady and my rose. Now you're going to remember Max Bygraves. Let me sing along to Max, that's where I learned a lot of these songs from when I was growing up. And here's what I learned from Max. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I want to hug you, but I feel you break. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you beautiful doll. And this last song in this medley is perhaps the greatest love song from the First World War. Now, I'm well aware that none of you were around then, but I can guarantee you at some point your parents or your grandparents have sung this song to you. It's a beautiful tune. It goes like this. If you were the only girl in the world, and I was the only boy, nothing else would matter, nothing else would matter in the world today. We could go on loving in the same old way. The Garden of Eden, just for two, with nothing to mar our joy. I would say such wonderful things to you. There would be such wonderful things to do. If you were the only girl in the world, and I was the only boy. Thank you. Kevin, you still feeling romantic? Always now. There we go. Anyone else feeling romantic? No, brilliant. Well, we'll try. You know what? Have we got any requests this morning? Shut up! No, you know what? I'm going to take you back to the Victorian Music Hall. That's what I make a living from, pushing my piano around and entertaining people with good old-fashioned, all the old Cockney songs and things. And it's one of my favourites, hopefully one of yours. It is in the songbook somewhere. Should have put my glasses on. Oh no, here we go. It's on page 13 in your songbooks. It's on page 13. Perhaps, aside from Daisy Bell, and Oh I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside, probably the most famous musical song of all time. Sung by the wonderful Mary Lloyd, the Queen of the Halls. But despite having a jolly chorus, it's actually a very sad song. Because it tells the story of a family doing a midnight flit. They live in the East End, they're doing a midnight flit because they can't afford to pay the rent. So under the cover of darkness, they pack all their belongings on the cart and disappear off to the new address. Unfortunately, the lady in the household, there's no room for the lady in the house to ride on the back of the car, so she walks behind with a cock linnet in a cage. And on the way, she dillies and she dallies. Well, we know what that means. She goes to the pub and has a few half quarters, and she doesn't know her new address, so she can't find her way home. I'm sure you're going to know it, and it goes like this. Right, so here's the verse. We had to move away, 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The moving van came round just after dark. There was me and my old man shoving things inside the van, which we'd often done before, let me remark. We packed all that we could pack in the van, and that's a fact. And we got inside all we could get inside. So we packed all we could pack on the tailboard at the back, till there wasn't any room for me to ride. You know the chorus? And my old man said follow the van. Dilly-dally all the way. Up went the car, the old bags in it. I followed on with the old cock in it. But I dilly-dally, dally-dally, I did. Lost the man and don't know where to ride. I stopped on the way to have the old dark walk, and I can't find my way home. I gave a helping hand, and with a marble wash hand stand, straight wasn't getting on so bad. All that was the common bloke had an accident and broke. Well, the nicest bit of china that we had. Well, you'll understand, of course, I was cross about the loss, same as any other human woman would. But I soon got over that with a bevy and a chat, 'cause it's little things like that what does you good. Here we go. My old man said follow the man, and don't dilly-dally all the way. Off went the car with the old bags in it. I followed on with the old dog in it. But I dilly-dally, dally-dally, I did. Lost the man and don't know where to roam. Now who's gonna put up the all night bedstead when I can't find my way home? Last verse. Oh, I'm in such a mess. I don't know me new address. I don't even know the blessed neighbourhood. And I feel as if I might have to stay on the night, and it ain't gonna do me any good. Well, I don't make no complaints, but I'm coming over faint. What I want now is a good substantial feed. And I sort of kinda feel if I don't soon have a meal, I will have to rob the limit of its seed. Last time, and my old man said follow the van, and don't dilly-dally all the way. Off went the car with the old bags in it. I followed on with the old cock in it. But I dilly-dally, dally-dally, I did. Lost the man and don't know where to roam. Well, you can't trust the specials like the old time cockers, so you can't find your way home. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to be singing all the old Cockney songs, and for that just require a little bit of Cockney rhyming slang. So do you all understand a bit of Cockney rhyming slang? Yeah. Okay, we're going to test you then. If I say I'm sitting here with the old Joanna, it's too easy. What about if I said I was going up the apples and pears? Up the stairs indeed. Across the Rorio Moor? It's floor. Across the Rorio Moor. Off to see my dear old Trouble and Strife? On the Cane and Abel table, you will always see a pair of Jack the Rippers, You're making your own jokes up now. Slippers, no, we're not slippers, kippers, sorry. A pair of Jack the Rippers, kippers, and a cup of Rosie Lee. Lovely. What could be better than this? A nice old cuddle and kiss underneath the pale moonlight. Then some Tommy Tucker, keep it clean. Supper. Then some Tommy Tucker, and off to Uncle Ned. Oh, what a lovely night tonight. There's a wonderful song called All My Life I Wanted to Be a Barra Boy. It's on your songbooks, on page 6 of your songbooks. You've got the chorus, I'm going to sing the verse, and it's warming up. I thought it was the male menopause. Oh my words. I'm tripping down the inside of my leg. Oh. Here we go. The barra boys. Now I've got about 6 or 7 different versions of this. If you're a Cockney, if you come from London, there's different versions of this song wherever you grow up. It's a bit like Henry Higgins, there are so many different versions of this. We'll start with the chorus, here we go. Well, all my life I wanted to be a barra boy I've always wanted to be. But I've got my papers, I carry them with pride. I'm a coster, from over the land of side. I turn me back upon the whole society. I've gone to where the ripe bananas grow. They're only a dozen a shilling, that's how I earn my living. I ought to have been a banner boy years ago. Now, up the apples and pears across the Rorio Hill. I love to see my dear on chocolate stripe. On the Cain and Abel, you will always see a pair of Jack the Rippers and a cup of Rosie Lee. What could be better than this? A nice hot cuddle and kiss underneath the pale moonlight. Then some Tommy Tucker and off to Uncle Ned. Oh, what a lovely night tonight. All together! All my life I wanted to be a barra boy I've always wanted to be. I've got my papers, I carry them with pride. I'm a coster, from out with a lamp of side. I turn me back upon the whole society. I've gone to where the ripe bananas grow. They're only a dozen a shilling, that's how I earn me living. I ought to have been a banner boy years ago. Get off me barrel, I ought to have been a banner boy years ago. Okay, we're going to go south of the river now for another old musical song. Here we go. Watch her, all the neighbours cry. Who are you gonna meet? Bill up, you bought the street, will laugh. I forced to die, knocked me the old Kent Road, up a banana. Watch her, all the neighbours cry. Who are you gonna meet? Bill up, you bought the street, will laugh. I forced to die, knocked me the old Kent Road. Now do you remember Danny LaRue? Well, he sang this one on Mother Kelly's doorstep. Where? That's it. Still there in Bethnal Green. I'd sit along an alley. She'd sit along Joe. She's got a little hole in her frock, a hole in her shoe, a hole in her stocking where her tongue peeked through the Nelly was the smartest down our alley. On Mother Kelly's doorstep. I'm wondering now if little gal Nelly remembers Joe. Oh, and does she love me like she used to? On Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Road. How about this old musical one? There was I, waiting at the church, waiting at the church, waiting at the church. When I found he left me in the lurch. Lord, how it did upset me so. All at once, he sent me round a note, and here's the very notes, and this is what he wrote. I can't get away to marry. Why not? They really don't write like they used to, do they? There's a reason for that. Now this last one is not actually a Cockney song at all. He's become a bit of a Cockney singer or classic, but it was actually written in New York in 1927. It's Tin Pan Alley hit, and it goes like this. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny. We'll travel along, singing our song. How we do? That's it. Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load. How it is? All kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, doesn't matter at all. When we've all had our bottles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing our song, side by side. Thank you. Now I sang that song about 6 years ago in Silvertown. Everyone went to Silvertown? You know? Well, it's where the old Taylor is still there, the Taylor Lyle factory is. And I was doing a gig at the Taylor Lyle factory, and I sang that song, and after the gig, a little old lady came up to me. She said, my dad used to sing that song, but he didn't sing those lyrics. Normally that means they're rude. Thankfully they're clean enough to share with you this afternoon. But it just goes to show how these songs get passed on down the generations. Lyrics get changed and they all get... So here's a little parody version of Side by Side, which tells the story of a chap's wedding night. You can join in on the side by sides, okay? It goes like this. Well, I got married last Friday. My little wife stood beside me. All the guests had gone home, but we were there all alone. Where? I got ready for bed when I nearly dropped down dead. When a tea for her hair she placed on the chair, side by side. Her false leg was to follow, then a little glass eye so small, and on top of the rest of her attachments, she placed them on the chair by the wall. Well, I lay down broken hearted, from most of my wife had been parted, so I slept on the chair, cause there was more of her there, side by side. Thank you.